So I'm just gonna yap a bit about peak week because I'm sitting here doing some notes for one of my athletes competing this weekend, and I just wanted to share a bit about my personal experience from the last time I competed and talk about peak week. So peak week is just the week before show where you just kind of manipulate certain variables, you bring the physique to life, you try to maximize muscularity. A couple prerequisites: try to make sure that you are very lean before and at least know your baseline in terms of your macronutrient intakes and your sodium and fluid intakes. Definitely try to make sure the week has as little stress as possible. Now, for me, that was a little tough because me and my girlfriend at the time, now fiance Giovanni, we decided to go Tampa. So I picked this Tampa show because it was the only show in Florida and at the time, and to get a vacation out of it. So flew to Miami. We drove from Miami to Tampa, and I just wanted to pee every minute. So that was a little stressful there, trying to new environment in terms of just like being away and having to manage travel. But it wasn't impossible though. Another thing, try not to eat anything weird that you haven't been eating during prep. For example, like we touched down in Denny's probably like the first night, and she enjoyed whatever she wanted. I didn't hold anything against her on that, but I just knew I couldn't go and eat pancakes something right away. The first couple of days I depleted, and then I did like a fat load, and then I kind of carved up into the show a bit. But there was a time and a place where I could have had more carbohydrates, but the choice of food wasn't going to just be crazy because I wasn't just gonna like eat things I know my stomach wasn't used to and stuff like that. The way I also approached it, I didn't have any kind of restrictions around like water and sodium intake and stuff because that is kind of what helps bring the physique to life if you do it properly. I didn't try to restrict that. Just had like cutoff times on show day and stuff. I kept things very predictable, and that definitely helped. I think one of the harder things for me was getting the peak right in terms of doing it for the morning and the evening because there was an AM and a PM show. So that was new, but it was definitely an experience. Also, show day was pretty cool. Like it ran late because the pro show was running late, and then backstage was just like a freezer. So it was a hard time to get a pump by the time we walked up on stage and stuff. But in the end, I was okay with what I presented. I definitely knew there were things I could work on and improve and around the peak. And you always look back and think that prep could have been better. But I tried not to do that. I tried to go into it with the mindset and leave that knowing that I did my best, and going forward, I kind of get a whole new set of experience and knowledge that I can use to better myself. One day soon, and I'll be bigger, better, and more shredded on stage.